Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from update 2.2.1's test server to let you know everything you need to know about this upcoming update. And many of you have been asking, when exactly is the update going live? Today they released actually the monthly about April, and we can see that on EU server it is going to be launched on 22nd, update 2.2.1, on Asia on 20th, on NA 21st, and EU 22nd. Now, right after what birthday celebrations, guys? So from Friday 10th, World of Thanks 15th birthday celebration is going to kick off as well on the top of that. You know, we can see those tier 11s on the dev server in the garage right now. So this is the tier 11 after AMX M4. The Fauteur, I hope something like anywhere close to me pronouncing it. And it looks pretty beastie, right? It looks pretty beastie. So this is one of those tanks. We have Gorilla over here and Executor. Now on the test server, like previous time, they only have placeholder values, so we cannot see how we cannot see the stats. Like for some reason, they simply do not reveal the stats of the vehicles before they are actually released. You know, this is a bummer, but what can we do about that? But what we can look at is, you know, the ability description a little bit over here. For example, the induction propellant afterburner on the Fauteur. The system accumulates a charge over time with a higher charge granting more bonus damage. The charge is capped by a limiter which can be disabled for an even greater damage bonus at the cost of reduced gun handling. So you can get, you know, bigger boom out of your gun, close range, let's say, because you lose the gun handling as well. But it says the higher charge granting more bonus damage. So I was thinking how this tank could work or how this ability could work. It could be like maybe something similar to the cooldown mechanic what the SDK2 has, but only this cooldown mechanic is working for the alpha damage, you know? Because you build the charges over here, or maybe I'm completely wrong, but this is kind of what I picked up from the text over here. Next up we have the tank after E4. This is this is the Gorilla. Looks kind of beastie. It has if those are working like STRV heat shields, then this is going to be quite a menace to deal with, honestly. You need to really pick your ammunition if those work like that. Looks dangerous, looks scary for sure. This is the Gorilla, and Gorilla's ability is multi-pack charge system. This vehicle gun can fire early. Single charge shots fired during reload have reduced effectiveness, while regular full charge shots fired after reloading have optimal ballistic parameters. So what this, or how I personally think how this could work is basically you can fire before your full reload with reduced effectiveness, right? And also they say over here optimal ballistic parameters. So this, if you fire early, could affect your alpha, could affect your penetration, and maybe shell velocity as well, or maybe, you know, some of those things combined, because how they say ballistic parameters and reduced effectiveness, you know, this leads me to think that. But as I said, on the dev server, they all have just placeholder random values over here. So Gorilla, and the last one is after concept 5, and this is called Executor. And this, with its jumping abilities, basically, is going to jump on the enemies or ram them or just flank them very, very fast. This gun is humongous though. Look at this. This tank overall is actually very big. It's bigger than Concept 5. It's longer. Maybe like the height was similar, but it's definitely longer. I looked at it before. It has high pressure turbocharger assist. This mechanical modification significantly boosts the vehicle acceleration, engine power, and top forward speed, and Burst speed as well for a short time, allowing you to react quickly to enemies attacking and catch opponents off guard with dynamic maneuvers. So yeah, this is, and from the left side you can also see the engine power, top speed, reverse speed, duration, and so on. And same about the gorilla over here, under the characteristics, average damage, average penetration. So you can see, yes, all those are affected, rate of fire, dispersion, shell velocity. So all those are actually getting affected. So this is definitely, yeah, I think how it works, guys, how it works. Anyway, those are all the tier 11s coming with update 2.2.1. Moving on, Object 432U, Imparable, SDK, and Contriver are going to get buffed. Let's go over here. So we can see that what they do to the Contriver is they basically boost the mobility in every possible way. Power to weight ratio, top speed, hull rotation, and extra hit points on the top of that. Then we have Imparable, which this tank, like already, I would say, in a very good player hands, is quite dangerous and scary, right? But now this is going to be even more scary because more hit points, better aim time, better dispersion, better accuracy, more penetration, and on the top of that, more alpha damage as well per shot. This tank, wow, this tank will be actually a beast. If you know how to use it. And same about 50B. 50B gets basically the same buffs all over the place. Better accuracy, aim time, dispersion, HP, alpha damage as well. 420 alpha and 50, 120 and 50, 100. All those tanks will be buffed as well. Also in the buffed list, we had the 432U that gets better dispersion, more engine power, better DPM, hull armor thickness increased, and penetration values as well. But, you know, I would say it still has the same issues as it had before. But it definitely is gonna help. So this is the first tier 11 that is getting buffed back-to-back patches, basically, right? And lastly, we had, where is the SDK over here? Gun heat per shot has been changed from 50 to 46%. Total gun cooling time lowered as well a little bit. Extra hit points, extra hull armor over here. Lower classes, blade effective armor has been changed. Quite significantly, I would say so. 33 millimeters, right? So versus some lower pens, definitely effective. Now, we also have some premium vehicle buffs over here, like this tank, WZ120G-FT. And what they do with this, we're gonna find it right over here. What they do with this is the tier 9 tank destroyer actually, right? They buff DPM, gun handling, all over the place, you know, gun handling buffed. Extra gun depression, we have extra engine power, so better power to weight ratio, hull armor as well, and extra hit points. So, yeah, WZ. I don't think this will make it like super big meta change, but you know, definitely the gun handling, massive buff to the aim time and stuff is gonna help very, very much for sure. Also, Panther 8.8, guys. This is the premium Panther. Even higher DPM, more pen, better gun handling, better top speed, more engine power, better health. Panther 8.8. This thing is like, I don't know. It's, yeah, I cannot say it's like very good tank, but it has been kind of a sleeper. In my opinion, it has been kind of a sleeper because when I played it, I quite enjoyed it. It can slap, like this DPM can be a surprise to many people, but it's big and weak armor. That's the biggest problem for that. Also, our first ever tier 9 premium vehicle SDRVK is going to be buffed. DPM, very, very significant DPM improvement. Extra alpha, so faster reload and extra alpha, guys. So you get your extra DPM in 2 different ways. Better gun handling, more top speed. So I will definitely take a look at the STRVK once again and blow off some dust from the vehicle, because this is actually not bad at all. So what else when we talk about vehicle buffs? This is, the massive changes on the Panther 88 over here, 430U and 430, sorry, also buffed right here. Then we have what plus new exclusive tier 9 vehicle, the Leox, has been added for both the core and pro tiers with a historical 2D style. So basically this is the same like DS54. You cannot buy the vehicle, you have it as long as you have what plus or core or pro active. Then you are going to get it just like, as I said, just like DS54, and this is how the vehicle looks like. It's basically Leopard's hull and AMX 30 Beast turret, right? So this is what they showed in their monthly rundown as well, and we're going to see the specs, right over here. So, you know, definitely not as good gun handling. 410 Alpha. It has aiming time. Aiming time is like all right. You know, weird one. Good mobility. Top speed 70 kilometers per hour. 410 meter view range. So it's definitely not like Leopard 1 level, but you know, it's a tier 9 as well, to be honest with you. Also, we actually did talk about, I made a full video about a new map which is coming to Random Battles Klondike. You can check out the video, separate video where I just drive around and fully show you the maps on the battlefield while being on the battlefield. Also Pearl River is going to receive big changes, especially on the open field. They added bridge and a lot of extra cover over there, and also Serene Coast will be quite drastically changed. I would even say almost looking and playing like new maps, so big meta changes for those vehicles. Also, they added the battle route tips. This experimental feature works as its name implies. During the 30-second pre-battle countdown, you can see on the minimap the suggested areas of optimal performance. Like ambush, attack, heavy sides, and then so on. You can see sniping, like you're playing with a heavy tank, it recommends you the flanks, where to go to. But, you know, I guess this mouse can still end up in the middle because you do not tell me what to do. And also, when playing with Leopard 1, for example, you can see sniping positions. Sniping from back here, pushing to middle, on the right side, pushing to complete middle over here, or sniping from the base. And you can enable or disable that. Onslaught is coming back for its final season. And the biggest change, I would say, is the vehicle bans, guys. During the pre-battle countdown, players can vote out one vehicle on their team. The outcome is determined by the majority vote. If two or more vehicles are tied, a single one will be chosen randomly among them. The player in the banned vehicle will be prompted to select a different one. So this... I can already see that this can be a little bit toxic. Like if someone wants to play, I don't know, FE45, because many times I have seen this in Onslaught where one guy picks FE45 and is actually super good in it. People start flaming at the start of the countdown or at the start of the battle. There is some flaming happening, and then you see the guy ends up doing like 7k damage and actually carrying the battle, right? So if someone really wants to pick a vehicle and don't get the chance to play it, there is a chance that they start trolling now. For example, you know, I see this being a little bit thin ice, icy thingy over here. Hopefully it's not going to happen. Like, I don't think it happens in higher ranks, but for lower ranks it definitely can add some extra frustration to do that. And also the final season for you to get the Ashbringer, aka 60 DP with a special skin. Also, Frontline is coming back as well. T30 versus 30 tactical action on huge maps. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is update 2.2.1. I tried to let you know everything there is to know. We covered everything, went over the abilities, showed you the vehicles. You can see the map changes as well. Battle road tips, Onslaught, and a lot of role balance, role skill balance over here. Vehicles have been added by the way. Onslaught, RS90, VZ, Travets, and Carrota Combattimento have been added. This Travets, I would say, is going to see quite some play over there for sure. And the vehicles, yep, we covered most important ones over here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know, what do you think about this? Are you excited for this upcoming update or not? It is quite a big one, you know, with big buffs to many tanks, already existing tanks, lower tier, higher tiers, plus a new map, plus massively reworked maps as well. Yeah. But matchmaking, hello? Matchmaking changes. I want to see those matchmaking changes, what you already talked about, sooner rather than later. Either way, let me know what you think about that. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. I will see you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.